Halabala Chalet! Yeah, that's gonna be my intro for now. Alright, what's good, guys? It's BM the Creator back at it again with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 predictions on who I think will win this year's Men's Royal Rumble! Alright, my bad. I got overly too excited, but let's just dive straight into this, man. As we all know though, this year's Royal Rumble is looking pretty stacked, man. There are so many superstars that have a high chance of winning this year's Men's Royal Rumble. When I say a lot, I probably only mean like 5 to 10. But still, this year's Royal Rumble is going to be filled with so many big superstars, bro. It's going to be insane. However, there can only be one winner. So I'm going to give you guys my top 5 predictions on who I think will win this year's Royal Rumble. At number 5, we got Seth freaking Rollins. So obviously Seth Rollins, he is easily one of the biggest WWE superstars right now. My prediction for Seth Rollins though is that he could be one of the 5 to 10 people that could last in the Royal Rumble. If he does win the Royal Rumble, and only if he does, then he will definitely face Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania main event night 1. The only wrestlers that will obviously try and get in his way is Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, because you know they all hate each other. However though, I do not think there is a 100% guarantee that Seth Rollins will win this year's Men's Royal Rumble. Only because there are superstars that probably have a way better chance of winning than Seth Rollins. Hopefully though, his road to WrestleMania will be very interesting. Alright, so at number 4, we have the OTC Tribal Chief, head of the table, Roman Reigns. Obviously, for the past 3 to 4 years, Roman Reigns has dominated the whole WWE scene, holding the Undisputed Universal Championship for over 1,316 days. He's defeated every single superstar that came in his way, like John Cena, Edge, Daniel Bryan, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes. You know, there's plenty more as well. He's literally taken out everyone. Although I feel like he could dominate against the majority of the WWE superstars in the ring, I also still feel like he will fall a bit short as well. If he does win this year's Royal Rumble, I definitely see him having another feud against Cody Rhodes. But let's be honest, none of us want to see that again. Unless if Roman Reigns is a face and Cody Rhodes is a heel. But obviously, I don't see that happening. So obviously, my predictions for Roman Reigns is that he will probably go on to face The Rock at WrestleMania 41. People really wanted to see it in WrestleMania 40 for the WWE Undisputed Champion, but we also saw Cody Rhodes' moment get taken away, and we all thought it was unfair, so then we all went on a fucking rant saying we want Cody this, we want Cody that. Then Cody got his moment. Now Cody is apparently a boring champion. I don't think he's a boring champion right now, but obviously that's what everyone in the ICW world thinks. But honestly, this feud between them though, I don't even think it needs to be for a WWE champion. I feel like this feud between them could just be more personal to them, seeing as they're both family members and they want to see who really is the best in the family. That is something I would definitely look forward to. But yeah, that's one of my reasons why I think Roman Reigns is in my top 4 predictions of winning this year's Royal Rumble. Moving on to number 3, we got the man himself, the best in the world, CM Punk. I think CM Punk is one of the only few superstars who actually has this ego, this drive to win this year's Royal Rumble. He's been even calling out superstars like John Cena, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, even Hulk Hogan.
You put Hulk Hogan in the Royal Rumble, I'll throw his dusty ass over the top rope and I'll kill Hulkamania once and for all.
I was dying when I was watching that shit. It was too funny. I respect him for that though, honestly. Like, I feel like CM Punk is really showing so much enthusiasm going into this year's Royal Rumble. My predictions for him is that if he wins, he will probably go on to have a feud against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at main event night 1. The main event that he has never ever gotten last year at WrestleMania 40. However though, if he doesn't, I definitely see him in a feud with Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. Maybe they could all feud against each other and fight each other at WrestleMania 41 in a triple threat match. I would definitely look forward to something like that. But anyways, moving on to top 2. My top 2 prediction on who I think is going to win this year's Royal Rumble is John Cena. The majority of you are probably thinking why John Cena is in the top 2. Yeah, I know. John Cena, he should be number 1. He should win the Royal Rumble. He should go ahead and face Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, be a 70th time World Champion, or even Cody Rhodes, be a 70th time WWE Undisputed Champion. I definitely still see that happening for John Cena. However, I just don't see that happening at the Royal Rumble. The reason why I think John Cena could lose this year's Royal Rumble is because I feel like the WWE writers want to make us think that it was Cena's last chance of winning his 17th world title this year, especially at WrestleMania. And I just also feel like it will be a bit too early for him as well. My predictions for John Cena is that he could potentially lose this year's Royal Rumble and go on to have stare downs with other superstars who have also lost the Royal Rumble. And those collection of superstars who've lost the Royal Rumble will then make their ways to the Elimination Chamber, where Cena will be included as well. And that's where John Cena will get his 17th world title opportunity. And if I'm being honest, I don't really care what title he goes for. As long as he does get his 17th world champion, then that's all that matters. Actually, maybe I would probably prefer him to win the WWE Undisputed Champion. Only because I feel like that's just the OG champion for him. But other than that, I don't mind seeing John Cena win the WWE or World Heavyweight Champion. If he does get his 17th world champion, it's going to put a tear in everyone's fucking eyes. But yeah, that is my predictions for John Cena. Loses the Royal Rumble, goes on to the Elimination Chamber, wins it, and that's when he gets his chance to become a 17th world champion this year. Alright, last but not least, moving on to my final prediction on who I think is going to win the Royal Rumble. And that man is Tonga Loa. Yeah, you heard me right, Tonga Loa. The reason why I think Tonga Loa... Alright, Tongaloa, shout out to Tongaloa, my fucking goat, man. My tribal chief. Tongaloa, he's my real tribal chief. Alright, let me not troll now. Who I actually think is going to win this year's Royal Rumble, I think it's going to be none other than main event Jey Uso. Some of you might come after me for saying that, but listen. Everyone has their opinions. I got mine. The reason why I think Jey Uso could win this year's Men's Royal Rumble is because I feel like he's proven himself to be a top guy in the WWE. Like, if you really think about it, Jey Uso was involved in one of the best WWE storylines the WWE has ever presented in a while. His character as a single star evolved him to be one of the best WWE superstars for the past 2 to 3 years. He's proved not only to himself, but to other people that he can really carry the spotlight as a main eventer. And if you think about it, every time Jey Uso comes out, he receives some of the most loudest pops every time. Maybe not every time, it depends on the crowd. But overall though, like every time he comes out, people always get so hyped up to see him just because of how much of a top guy he is, man. Remember that one match he had against Braun Breaker at Raw? He main evented that night and he won his first ever singles title. It took him 14 years to achieve that, and honestly, probably one of the best moments I've ever witnessed in my entire life on television. I honestly see him having the same moment, but at the main event of WrestleMania 41 Night 1 against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. As I'm editing this, Gunther and Jey Uso are going to fight each other for the World Heavyweight Champion at Saturday's night main event. I feel like Jey Uso is going to lose that match and use that as momentum to win this year's Royal Rumble. That's when he can pick to face Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. I see them having a very intense rivalry on the road to WrestleMania, just like how Jey Uso did with Roman Reigns, and he was even close at SummerSlam in 2023 winning the WWE Championship as well, but obviously Jimmy Uso, he fucked up for him, unfortunately. Overall though, I feel like it will be very good for him. I feel like the fans will stand by his side, and I also feel like it could really be his breakout year. I could be wrong though, because obviously you got guys like John Cena, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, but it's just a theory that I came up with, and I honestly have a strong feeling it could happen. But yeah, that is the end of this whole video. Let me guys know who you think is going to win this year's Royal Rumble in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and peace.